What's happening, good people? Uncool paranoia here. Just coming back at you with another video. Just kind of wanted to talk about the V-scene discrimination narrative that's building, which I'm sure you all are starting to notice. That after so long, if you don't take the old jabberoo, that you could be very well eliminated from society. So, uh, let's see. Let's check something out here. Just got a couple articles I kind of wanted to share with you guys. This one right here was shared with us from a pal, Shining Light, in our Discord. So good looking on this one, Shining Light, because this is just utterly ridiculous. I just had to just talk about it. So, Chicago restaurant separated into V'd and unV'd sections. The discrimination is starting, and this is only the beginning, guys. This nonsense is gonna spread because we're going to be made to look like the enemy, the dirty, the filthy, the vile people, because we're smart enough not to get jabbed. We're smart enough not to trust our government, but it is what it is. So let's just listen to this real quick.
It's a tale of two sections here at Moe's Cantina in River North. An unvaccinated side to the left with distanced tables and partitions.
We decided to divide.
And a vaccinated section.
And then you're free to come on this side, go to the bar, stand by the bar. You could actually.
I'm going to pause this right now. So he said you're free to do X, Y, and Z. So, as you all might know, this jab, quote unquote, buys freedom. So the unV'd are not free to walk over into this area. I mean, what's it sound like to you guys? It's like one of the truest quotes I've ever heard. Like, those who do not know history are doomed to repeat it, and here we are. There's nothing new under the sun. So let me finish playing this.
Be pre-pandemic.
Owner Sam Sanchez told us customers will have to show proof of their full vaccination to get a pink bracelet like this one to relax in a seat or stool in this area with
pink
zero
bracelet
restrictions.
And just back to normal.
This made possible through these brand new city guidelines just announced this week. Quote, establishments can operate without COVID-19 restrictions within their establishment if only vaccinated patrons and employees are allowed within that area. Sanchez says the city has already signed off on this, and it's going to make all the difference.
And I think this helps the businesses, get back to not even a break even, but closer to a break even.
He also
All right, I think we heard enough of this. So you see they're instituting new guidelines and stuff like that. They're literally changing laws, implementing new laws, coming up with other ways to steal your rights. And it's only going to get worse from here. So here's another article I kind of want to share with everyone. This is from RT. This is an older article, but I kind of saved it because it's so important. Bahrain bars unV'd citizens from most public venues amid record spike in C-19 cases. Passing my mask on and I'm fully V'd, but I'm still afraid to be outside. But I've got my pass still. Okay, anyway. Let me see. Starting from Friday, most of Bahrain's public venues will be off limits to people who haven't gotten their C-19 jabberoos yet, the government announced, as the Gulf state sees a national record spike in new CV-19 boogeyman infections. Only those over 18 who have received their second vaccine shot within at least 14 days or already recovered from C-19 will be allowed to enter shopping malls, restaurants, salons, cinemas, and offices providing government services. Oh, this is spooky, you guys. Exceptions will only be made for the most essential businesses like supermarkets, banks, pharmacies, and hospitals for now. Har, har, har. The restrictions are set to last at least until June 3rd, the health ministry said in a statement on Thursday, while urging the public to refrain from gathering in groups of more than 6. These people love this number 6. Oh my goodness, there's so much symbolism surrounding this entire C-19 thing. It's enough to make your head spin if you try to think about all of it, but I try not to do that because it'll make you go crazy. So it's really enough of this article that we have to read because this narrative is building. So apart from that, here's one other article I wanted to share. I saw this one some time ago. This is from May 12th from RT. I follow RT because even though I'm quite sure it's controlled, but some of these articles are very interesting. So I just keep an eye out for them. But VC'd Americans more scared of socializing than those without the jab. Poll. I mean, can you trust any of these polls? But I just thought this was pretty funny because most of the people I know who are VC'd, oh, I'm not taking my mask off. I'm going to keep my mask on, you know. So, I mean, come on, people. What's it going to take for you to take the mask off? I mean, what's it going to take? All right, let's read a little bit of this. Vaccination against C-19 has been sold to the public as a ticket back to normality. But a new poll has found that those who've taken the jab are even more scared of socializing than the unV'd. Nearly half of all American adults who have their first dose of CV virus 19 vaccine and 35% are fully vaccinated against C-19. President Joe Biden has urged the remainder to get the shot. And in a speech last week, Biden described the ongoing vaccination drive as a serious step towards a return to normal. Okay, this article is pretty old, you guys. It's from May 12th, but it's just kind of funny. But this is where it gets juicy. Vaccinated Americans aren't rushing to return to normal. Really? I thought that was the entire goal of this VC campaign was to get back to normal. Oh my goodness, the irony. Glancing through comments on social media reveals a whole host of people, usually political liberals, I call them straight out, who proudly proclaim that they'll continue to mask up outdoors even after receiving their two vaccine shots. Oh my goodness. It's not just internet crazies either. A morning consult poll published on Wednesday shows that vaccinated Americans are less comfortable about returning to public activities than their unvaccinated counterparts. So let's read a couple of these tweets. So the unvaccinated are willing to act like they're vaccinated more than the people who are actually vaccinated. What the hell? Let's see. Many vaccinated Americans are still uncomfortable returning to public activities. Look at this. The brown here represents the unvaccinated. So look at this. Going on cruises. Well, I'm not quite so sure nowadays because a lot of cruise lines are literally requiring you to be vaccinated in order for you to even get on their ships. So look at this though. I mean, this just shows the people who are smart enough not to inject themselves with the poison from the government are more willing to live their lives. I mean, look at the irony behind this entire situation. Like, this is crazy, but this stuff is building. And I just wanted to share these thoughts with you guys because this is nuts. This is wild, and it's only going to continue to build up. So now they're going to start turning these people against people like you and I. So yeah, but that's all, folks. Just kind of want to share a couple thoughts on this. Just tell me what you think, and I am out.